Hello and welcome to today's class. I'm a biology instructor, Mary Alozie. Today we are going to explore the fascinating world of cells. Did you know that the human body is composed of approximately 37.2 trillion cells? These tiny units form the foundation of life itself and are responsible for all the amazing things our bodies do. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to A cell is the fundamental unit of life. It is the basic structural and functional unit of life, and it is the building blocks of all living organisms. Think of it like bricks in a building. Without those bricks, the building wouldn't stand. Similarly, without cells, life wouldn't exist. Cells vary in shape, size, and functions, ranging from the smallest Mycoplasma bacteria to the largest, the cell of an ostrich egg. To illustrate this, let's look at some examples of cells in organisms. In animals, cells include red blood cells, which helps to transport oxygen throughout the body, nerve cells, which transmit signals throughout the body, sperm cells, which fertilizes the egg during reproduction, while in plants, cells include palisade cells, which carry out photosynthesis in the leaves, xylem cells, which conduct water and minerals for the plants, parenchyma cells, which store food and nutrients for the plants. Now let's classify organisms according to their number of cells. Organisms can be classified as either unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular organisms are organisms with one cell, and this one cell helps them to carry out all life processes, such as nutrition, excretion, reproduction, etc. And examples can be found in bacteria, protozoans like amoeba, euglena, some plants like algae, and some fungi like yeast. On the other hand, multicellular organisms are organisms with more than one cells. These organisms have many cells which are specialized to perform specific functions. These cells are called specialized cells. Here, similar cells come together to form tissues, tissues form organs, organs form systems, and this makes a complete organism. Cell can be broadly classified into two categories: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are cells that lack membrane-bound organelles and a definite nucleus. Examples are bacteria and archaea. Eukaryotic cells are cells that have membrane-bound organelles and a definite nucleus. Examples can be found in plants, animals, and other organisms apart from kingdom Monera. The study of cell is cytology, and cells can be studied under a microscope. Now that we've explored the fascinating world of cells, let's review what we have covered. A cell is the fundamental unit of life. It varies in size, shape, and functions. Unicellular organisms are organisms with one cell, while multicellular organisms are organisms with more than one cell. Prokaryotic cells lack membrane-bound organelles and a definite nucleus, while eukaryotic cells have membrane-bound organelles and a definite nucleus. Let's pause for a moment to think critically. If cells are the building blocks of life, what do you think would happen to your body if one type of cell stopped working properly? How would that affect your entire body? You can jot down your thoughts here. Now let's test your understanding of cells with a quick quiz. For further exploration and practice, thank you for joining me today. In our next lesson, we'll delve deeper into the history and discovery of cells. Bye and see you next time.